Capture the flag.
What's up, everybody? It's BBKDRAGOON. Welcome back to another replay review. Today, we're hopping on board with DJR935. This is a CTF on Fathom between gold and silver players. This is a perfect match to demonstrate a lot of the basics of CTF. And just because this is a gold and silver match does not mean that we can't all learn from it. I really like that this was on Fathom as well because it's a symmetrical map. Off the break, we grab the BR, which I love. Then you go to red treehouse, red bridge, pick up railgun. What I don't love is that you give up top mid control just to push into the blue treehouse and then the blue base. Railgun is at its best top mid, dude. You've got 1,000,000,001 good sight lines into their base, and the backbone of CTF is slay before you pull. Pushing in right here leads to just very awkward engagements. This is not where the railgun excels, and you end up giving it to the blue team. I don't actually think that, no, he didn't pick it up, but that's because it's gold, silver level. Still, conceptually, when you pick up the railgun top mid, people are going to contest this 99% of the time. As soon as you keep ranking up, more and more folks are going to be fighting for this top mid. But the fact that you grabbed it, that's wonderful. From there, you've got awesome sight lines from top mid into blue base, blue porch, blue street, blue yard, and of course, blue vat. This is a wonderful place to control and get kills. Remember that. The other thing to remember, active camo. The two main pieces that you want in capture the flag or any game type on this map is railgun and active camouflage. So, gonna spawn back on with you here. Oh, before we go further, I do apologize for all the pausing, but a Fathom tip for everybody, you need to take time and actually learn the jump from these crates up to top middle. The way it works, and I'll just walk you through it right here, you jump up to this thing, you try and land on that black crack right there, and when you land, crouch, and then you can get a jump immediately up here to clamber to top middle. It's critical. Top middle is an extremely important part of this map, and if you can get back up here quickly without having to go through the tree houses, which can be camped out a lot of times, it's important. You go into custom games to practice it, because if you screw that jump up, you slide into the water and go visit the scuba diver and die, and that's very embarrassing. So we're pushing back to fight. It looks like the same exact choke point over here in blue base. You guys don't have any of the blue members down just yet. You get one kill and then you pull. It's a little bit dangerous. Oftentimes you want to wait for at minimum 2 kills before pulling. See if you got it. No, don't fight here. Don't fight. Just keep running the flag. Oh, whoa. Juke. Oh, and you get him. Oh, my gosh. Oh, the cheeky ninja attempt. He was like a football field away from you, dude. In that situation, just keep running the flag. And learn how to flag toss, too. I don't think you flag toss in this game. Anybody who doesn't know how to flag toss, I'll pause here real quickly. Flag tossing is simple. You pick up the flag. As you're running, you jump. And at the top of your arc, look up. Press switch weapon, which is Y. That'll throw the weapon, or that'll throw the flag out. And then you will grab the flag and just continue doing that process. Why it's important, you move the flag quicker. And if you die, you're going to push that flag closer to a place that's easy to recover for your teammates. So another fight here, bottom blue treehouse. This is just kind of a weird place to fight. The main blue spawn is in blue base, so you're going to be getting pincered like right there from left and right. Fight from top middle. Get top middle control, get a few kills, and then you can push in through the windows in front of the blue base. So we're going to grab the BR again. I want to commend you on that, by the way. For somebody who just started, oh, I forgot to mention this. You just started playing at the beginning of Halo 5. You make a lot of nice decisions for somebody who's very new to the series. All right, fighting somebody blue bridge. Whip out that light rifle. Oh, it's like you heard me. Nicely done. 1, 2, jump. Wow, theater mode glitch right there. It was kind of funky. Yeah, I'll call you out on the double nades. Don't need to do that. Whoa. Why are we poking blue or porch here? Okay, so you're poking red porch. Holy cow! Why did it take me to the blue side of the map? You're poking porch and you're looking up top mid. Well, you can actually see you've got a teammate top mid, so you don't have to look up there. Always check red vat. Always when you're coming out porch, dude. You even knew because you were fighting guys blue treehouse. I understand why your crosshairs are up there, but it's so fast to get down from there. Blue sub is another popular traffic route for CTF. So just when you're poking your head out there, because I think this is going to be, a fairly easy kill for the blue team. Backbone of CTF is getting kills. Why? Because when you die and capture the flag, the respawns are very long. When you're in the respawn screen, you have no map control and you can't help your teammates out. This is why when you hear a pro playing CTF and he says 3 down, they always have somebody ready to pull it. And when it's 4 down, if they miss a cap with 4 down, or miss a pull, with 4 down, that's a huge mistake. Pro players always around 3 down pull the flag if they're a well-oiled machine. You can take the same thing into matchmaking. Make sure you slay before you pull. Because let's say you pull, and there's 4 enemy teams up, it's easy for them to get a counter cap because they're going to be able to kill you, recover the flag, and they'll have the positional advantage. While you're on the respawn screen, they're taking the flag. In that situation, I would have just turned left and ran the flag instead of fighting that dude at Red Vat. Picks up the BR again. I really do commend you as a new player for picking up so many weapons and knowing the positions of the good weapons on the map. Outside of... Okay, like, what? Did he just want to go visit the scuba diver? Oh my goodness, that was kind of funny. Aside from railgun and active camo, which both teams completely ignore for the majority of this map, or match, I'm glad that you pick up BR and light rifle as often as you do. So it seems your stance has changed now to defense off the break. You were doing a lot of offensive plays, and now it looks to be more of a defensive role, which is fine. It's a good nade. Let's see if it connects. It does connect. Nice nade. Reloading after the fight. I love that Magnum skin, dude. I want that Magnum skin. Okay, nice fight. Watch out from top middle. Gonna get this kill too. Yo, nice. Switching to your BR instead of... Well, you actually had some shots left in the Magnum. I'm not sure why you swapped to the BR there. If you were... Maybe you thought you were out of bullets with the Magnum, because I thought that too. You got a teammate coming in. Hook him up, help him out, slay. Don't bump into your teammate. This is a weird place to stand. This is super weird. Oh no, Heartbreak City, grab it, get that cap, dude. All right, how's it gonna play out? Get it? Okay, that was weird, but it worked. It definitely worked. All right, so at this point, you'll notice that the railgun is up. And I bet you that active camo is up too. Did the blue guy just run like straight past that? Yeah. What? Okay, no big deal. He didn't want that active camouflage. He doesn't need no advantages. He's like Piccolo. He trains with weight. All right. The nade was the right concept. It just was misthrown. Oh my gosh, you ended up getting that kill. That was pretty sick. I didn't expect that to occur with that nade. All right, so I'd make it a goal on this next respawn to try and at least get up top middle and try and grab that railgun. Interesting. So they go for a counter pull. Now we reach the awkward stalemate situation. Nice kill right there. Jumps in. Could have rotated over for splinter nades. Go grab that railgun, dude. All right, so interesting choice. You opt to skip the railgun to go and try and kill the flag carrier, which I understand when you look at this situation. I might have done the same thing, because if you don't know that your team has the flag and you're thinking all they need is one more point to finish the game, then jumping down here seems like the right choice. Although, you should be aware that your flag is away as well, giving you the opportunity to go grab railgun. It's just an observation. Let's see how this push plays out here. Shoulder charge. It's kind of awkward. The reason I'm not critiquing gunfighting as much as positioning right now, you guys, is just purely because gunfighting comes with time. The more DJR plays, the more that he's going to get better at engagements. You do seem very uncomfortable at close range engagements throughout this match. The best cure I have for that is just play a boatload of Warzone Assault that's going to force you into some pretty close quarters encounters when you're capturing bases. Fighting down here, red yard. Yeah, it's just kind of aimlessly fighting. You're fighting wherever the blue team is at instead of forcing engagements where you want to be, like controlling areas that you want to be. And it's super simple on Fathom. Instead of just chasing the blue team around, which is basically what the last 2 minutes of this game has looked like, if you would just be controlling the top mid bridge, life would be a lot easier. And I might sound like a broken record. Nice kill right there. All right, jumping in, trying to go for the cap. If you would have stayed back and tried to like recover your shields, you might have been able to get another kill there. It was still a solid double. But dude, just sit up top middle and you've got great sight lines into all their major spawns and traffic points, okay? That's a little wild. Maybe a little bit high of a sensitivity. It seems like you're overcorrecting most of the time here. I'll fast forward through this here. Teammate pushing in. Are we at stalemate? Yeah. Oh, wait, no, not stalemate point. Blue team coming in. Missed melee. And ends up getting the kill there. So a few things that I'm noticing, okay? Right before we actually get to the bullet points. Let's make that red on our screen go away. The best way I can illustrate this, dude. Only one railgun was picked up the whole game, and it was the very first one, and then after that it was ignored. Active camo was very ignored. If you learn how to control top mid, you're going to wipe the floor with golds, and you're going to start pushing into platinums pretty easily. Up here, you can be the biggest nuisance in the world. You're continually applying pressure onto their main spawn and continually forcing them to get out of their spawn, making it easier for your flag runners to push in once you've gotten a couple of kills. Instead, choosing to fight in areas like this, where the blue team has a nice major spawn there so they can push you from your right and from your left over from blue yard, it's just awful. You don't want to be doing that. And just sort of following the floor plan, following the ground floor to wherever the blue team is, that's not the way you want to play the map. So map control, even if you're solo in CTF, involves controlling this. If this is yours and you can keep it from them, life's good. At higher level matches, you're going to be continually fighting people who are pushing treehouse and pushing the jump up because they understand what top middle offers. Okay? So right off the bat, I'm actually pretty impressed. Your decision to continue to pick up the BR and light rifle was something that should be commended. You also managed to grab the splinter nades quite a bit, and that is something a player at your level normally doesn't do. You generally see people in silver and gold holding on to their AR for the majority of the match, which that was a pleasant surprise. Additionally, at mid and long ranges, your engagements seem fairly comfortable for a gold and silver level player. Up close and personal, you start just swinging the stick wildly, going for melee kills when you don't actually need to, and forcing engagements or trying to get involved in fights when your shields aren't up. Try and be aware of those things. The best way I can say to improve close range combat is avoid the melee unless it's 100% guaranteed. I guess you can never guarantee anything, but unless you're like 95% sure you can land a melee, don't go for it. It's very predictable and easy for an experienced player to see someone telegraphing their moves going, this guy's going to try and melee me. I'm just going to kite him back and continue to shoot him while he whiffs and then spends like a second in the melee animation. Dictate engagements on your terms. Might be a hard concept to visualize, but it just means stop following the action and actually dictate where you want engagements to occur. That means instead of just sort of following the blue team around and fighting them where they want to fight, you plant yourself in one of the tree houses at the entrance of the bridge in the tree house, and you fire into their spawn, or you use top mid and you fire into their spawn. As always, everybody, these are just my opinion. I'm not the 100% authority on this, so I appreciate seeing feedback. In the previous replay review, many of you guys said, jumping's a critical part of strafing, Dragoon, and you're right. The reason I brought it up was because I saw it getting the player in trouble multiple times in the last game that we watched, and that's why I mentioned it. Every tool in your arsenal for movement is important, but using them at predictable rates and intervals, I think that can get you in trouble as a player. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know with a like. We had a lot of momentum and good forward power off of the first replay review, and I hope to carry that on in the next one. Thanks guys for watching, have a great day, and we'll see you next time.